Coming up on the LA auditions tonight on American Idol, 8 o'clock on Fox. Guest judge Avril Lavigne joining us. What's up, Avril?
Good morning.
Good to have you with us. Let me start by asking you, can you tell when someone walks into the room within the first few seconds if they've got it or not?
Not until they open their mouth, but pretty much right away as soon as they start singing. And I was actually really blown away by the talent of the majority of the contestants that I saw. It made it really hard to judge them. Of course, every now and then there was somebody who was a little off and stuff, but I thought there was like a lot of really great people who auditioned, and I think the auditioning process is very intimidating because, of course, you have all the judges, and then it's American Idol, and there's cameras, and it's bright lights, so it's like it takes a lot of guts to go up there.
What was your first audition like?
My first audition?
Yeah.
I think I auditioned for, like, plays and stuff like that when I was younger, for the schools and, like, theater, and it's definitely nerve-wracking. I'm a very shy person and more introverted, so auditioning is a really hard thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, when you were sitting there, and I've seen the show, there were a couple of instances when I felt like you kind of wanted to laugh because the people come in and you can't believe that they're for real.
Some people were a little over the top. I remember this one guy who was like sweating profusely.
Yes, he's very shiny. You will see him. He's very shiny.
He's very tiny. And then sometimes when they were dismissed, their behavior was so bizarre and strange and they didn't want to leave. So it became awkward. So when I find myself when I'm in situations that's really awkward, I just don't know what to do but laugh. But I had a really fun time, and like all you guys were so nice, and I was really impressed with Simon because he's been doing it for so long, and like he would wrap up everyone would go through and say yes or no or give their opinion on the contestant, and he would wrap it up so perfectly. I was like, and I didn't really think he was mean. Everyone thinks he's mean. I thought he was really smart.
No, he's pretty nice. He's very smart, and I've taught him how to wrap it up nicely at the end of each of his auditions. And
but it was fun to be there and hang out with all you guys and to see what it was like. And I had fun just like sitting up there judging. It's like, obviously I sing for a living, so I was hoping I could give good advice.
You did. You did a great job.
You
did a very good job giving good advice. She hung with us at our lunch table as well.
Oh, nice.
We had lunch with Avril at the lunch table there where the guys were hanging afterwards. And you were wearing you were wearing a devil hood.
Yeah,
is that
from
one of
my
yours?
line, Avedon, yeah.
So you can see her sort of hiding underneath her devil horns every once in a while, especially when the shiny contestant is in there tonight. 7:34. Let's come back with Avril Lavigne in just a second at Kiss FM. Avril Lavigne with us. She's got a song in Alice in Wonderland. How'd that come about?
Oh, actually, how it came about was I was doing an exclusive collection for Avedon and Alice in Wonderland of my line that sold at Kohl's. And so I was in the Disney offices in the boardroom doing a meeting, going through designs and stuff, and I just said to the people at Disney, I said, hey, I'm writing songs right now for my album. If you guys want me to write a song for the movie, I'd love to. And then my manager gave me a phone call after, and they all talked, and they went back to Tim Burton, and they said, yeah, give it a shot. And so I got off the phone, sat down at my piano at home, wrote the song immediately. I was so inspired because I'd been designing for the movie the clothing for my line, so I had like all the images in my head.
Right.
And I just wrote the song immediately, and then I went in and I took a meeting with Tim Burton and played it for him, and then gave him the CD, and he was lovely. And he called me, and he was like, I love the song. It's perfect. And I was just like, wow, this is so cool.
That's a great lesson for anybody who, like you said, is shy, that you ask for what you want. You got to go for it. Because if you didn't ask for it, then you wouldn't have gotten it.
Yeah, and it was all because I was designing, like, for my clothing. So it, like, totally opened the door for that. And, I mean, I'm so excited right now. I'm in the car on the way to my video shoot. I haven't shot a video probably in, like, 2.5 years. Mm-hmm. And so I'm shooting the video today. And then the song, I called it Alice, goes to radio February 1st. And it's January 31st, going to be on MySpace. And so it's a cool song. It's like I wrote it on the piano. It's a little darker, and it talks about tripping out, spinning around. I'm underground. I fell down, and it's cool. So it plays as soon as the movie's done in the theaters, and it's very exciting for me. I'm super honored to like be a part of the project.
Is Tim Burton, directing the video?
Yes. No, not in the video, the movie,
not the video,
obviously.
yeah.
But
I saw him at the
no.
Laker game. He's psyched about this. It's going to be, obviously, it's going to be a
Right.
huge
Yeah.
movie. Hey, you mentioned your other music. What's done so far? Have you written an entire album? Have you recorded anything?
I'm pretty much done my record, yes. And my first single for the album is going to be coming out at the moment, April, and then a June album release. So it's all coming together. I just did my photo shoot for my album cover, and everything's getting rolling again. So it's exciting. It's my fourth record, and to kick it off with the song that I wrote for Alice in Wonderland, it just makes it more exciting.
So I've got to ask the obvious question. Does any of your new material reflect the change in your life recently?
Yes, of course. I've been writing this album for a while now, but yeah, a lot of the songs are really personal to me, and I'm very, very honest. And I've produced on this album, and Derek has done a lot of production on this album and mixing.
Did you continue to do work with him after you guys split up?
No, we still work together all the time. He actually mixed the song that I wrote for Alice. And he's one of my best friends, and we work really well together, and we stay in touch. And I think we're very lucky. You know, we've been friends